What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to share with you 3 simple tips to make a full-time income working part-time with KDP. So, welcome back to StackinProfit. My name's Paddy, and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said, in this video I'm going to share with you 3 simple tips to make a part-time income, to make a full-time income only working part-time. Now, I've gone ahead and pulled up my Getbook report just here so we can see my results, because I just want to talk about how this $84,000 that I have made from self-publishing low-content books, all of this right here was made practically working part-time. Now, in the beginning, I was working a lot more than what I am now. I am going to change that up a little bit because Q4 is literally just round the corner. But most days, I never work more than 4 hours a day on KDP. Some days it can be an hour, sometimes it can be 2, 3, 4, or even some days I might do 6, 7 hours on KDP. It all just depends, but my point being, most of this income which I have created through KDP, low content books, was created by working part-time, and not many people actually realise that. They see these results and they think that I work 6 to 8 hours a day on KDP. Well, that isn't the case, and the way that I got to make this income working part-time, the 3 main tips which I'm going to share with you is what I used myself. So let's just dive straight into this and get into these 3 tips. So the first one being create a schedule. Yep, create a schedule. Now, I know everyone's life is different. Everyone has different lives and what they do day by day, but you need to work out what or which days that you can work on your business, and then just do that for long periods of time. So like I said, everyone's schedule is going to be different. You might be able to only work on your business on, let's say, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. So that's the 3 days that you'd want to write down, and then you'd work on your business, some area of your business on those days. So when it comes to low content book publishing, there's mainly 3 things that you need to be doing. First one being research, because we need to do the research to find the books so we can create the books, so we can upload, so we can sell. So the first one being research. The second one being creating. So we do the research, and then we've got all that research so we can create the books. We create the books so we can upload them, and we upload them to hopefully make some sales. So research, create and research, and then upload, because without uploading the books that we created from the research that we did, we wouldn't be able to make any money. So these 3 things, research, create and upload, are the only 3 things that you mainly need to focus on. So in your schedule, say again, we're doing Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. On Tuesdays, you could do your research. On Thursdays, you could do your creating. And then on Saturdays, you could do your uploading. Now remember, that's just an example. You want to create your schedule around your life and fit it in that way. It does not matter what days or what time of days that you work. The point is, you want that schedule, and then you want to keep doing that for long periods of time. That's when the magic happens. That's how you make it a habit to work on your business, and that's how you stay consistent. You need to write or create a schedule around your life where you can fit in days to work on your KDP business. Now, there's one tool out there which is also completely free, and it helps me to do this with this extension. So let's just go straight over so you can see what I mean. This website is called Do Ist. It's a to-do list, but in a Chrome extension form. We can see that just here. This is completely free to use. They do have paid versions. I just use the free version. But on here, once it's installed, I can type in all of my to-do lists or all the stuff, my tasks on everything that I need to do, my IPAs, my income producing activities, and all the other tasks that goes along with running my business. See, today I still have quite a few tasks that I need to do. Paddy's brain, we're going to talk about that nearer the end of the video. This is something that I've just recently started doing, which you might actually be interested in. So again, stick around to the end of the video. Then I need to create emails and Facebook posts. I need to create a video for StackinProfit, the YouTube channel, which this is that video. Then I need to check my ads later on today, my Amazon advertising ads. I also need to create an email for one of my lists and then a post for one of my Facebook groups. So this is what helps me get stuff done. See, when you run a business, you do the same things over and over again every single day. That's technically all that you do. I couldn't get my words out, but that's all that you technically do. There's going to be tasks that you do every single day, which are always exactly the same. Now, with all these tasks, I put them into here, and then once I've done, so let's say I've done this video, I've created the thumbnail, I've uploaded it, scheduled it out, say I've done all of that, I'll then just click it off, like so. And now I've done that, and now it says that I only have 5 left. Now let me just undo that so I know what I'm doing a little bit later. But this extension really helps me out with my schedule, because every day I can turn on my laptop or my computer, look at the extension just here and see, oh, I have 6 tasks to do. I can click on that and then I can go through doing those tasks, ticking them off. But again, this really helps me with my schedule. But that's the first tip. First one being create that schedule. Then the second tip is stay consistent. So let me say that again. Stay consistent. So the first tip, create a schedule. So you've done that, you've got your schedule. You might be working on the Tuesdays, the Thursdays and the Saturdays. Remember, you can do this part-time. It all just comes down to staying consistent. Staying consistent and for long periods of time. That's when the magic happens. Now, if we go back over to my Get Book report, we can see here, I started roughly in November, but within 3 months, I'd already hit over that $1,000 mark. $2,831 to be precise. All within 3 to 4 months, as we can see that here. First month, November, $2.46. Second, $6.77. Third, $5.99. And then the fourth, fourth month, kind of the third because I started end of November. But then in the fourth, I did 2,800. Now at the beginning, I was doing exactly what I said. I stayed consistent and I had a schedule. So every day I'd be working on some area of my business. I'd work on research, creating and upload. That's the 3 things that I focus on. But I focus on them and I stay consistent over long periods of time. Very simple stuff, but a lot of people don't really understand this. Now, all this income just here, like I said, was created only working practically part-time. But it all comes down to that staying consistent. And then the third tip that I want to give you, so the first one being work out a schedule. The second is stay consistent with that schedule. And then the third and final tip that I want to give you is treat it like a business. So create a schedule, stay consistent by treating it like a business. See, if you had a 9-to-5 job, which you probably already actually do, you go there and you work no matter how you feel. It doesn't matter if you don't feel like working, you still have to do that because that's your job and that's how you get paid. That's exactly how you should be treating KDP. So like I said, I've stayed consistent over long periods of time. This was mainly done part-time, but even though it was part-time, I was still working on my business or some area of my business every single day. See, it might have only been for an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours. I stayed consistent over long periods of time, and then that's how I get these results. So pretty simple stuff. Remember, I'm going to go over the 3 tips one more time. First one, create a schedule. We can do that and use Do Ist just here to help us out. In fact, if you want to come check out Do Ist, I will put the link down in the description below, so it's easier for you to go and look at. I have also done a video about Todoist in the past, and if you want to check that out, I'll link that right there in the right hand corner. But this is going to help you stay on top with your schedule, because we have the extension, we can see what we need to be doing once we've put all our stuff into Todoist as well, and it just makes things easier. It makes things easier to also stay consistent, because let's say again that every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday you're going to work on your business. This is going to pop up every Tuesday, Thursdays and Saturdays and tell you what you need to be doing once you've actually put those tasks into the extension. So this really helps me stay consistent with my business. And then that third one being, treat it like a business. See, I see too many people treating Amazon KDP like a hobby. And when you treat something like a hobby, you only get hobby results. If you treat it like a business by staying consistent and having a schedule and doing that practically every day or whenever you have the time for long periods of time, amazing things will happen. So they're the 3 tips. I really hope you understand this, because none of this is hard. It's actually pretty simple once you understand these few basic principles. Now, with that being said, there is one more thing that I do want to talk about really quick, and that's something that I've just recently started, and that's called Paddy's Brain. So I do have a newsletter and email list which I do create emails for every single day, trying to provide value. Well, I've just recently mixed that up a little bit and I've changed it. So even my newsletter, if you want to check this out, you can click right down there in the right hand corner. No, you can't. You can click down there in the description, or you can get here by going to paddysbrain.com. On here, you can learn the mindset shifts that I had that took me from government handouts to making a full-time income from my laptop. So this is my own personal newsletter where you can get an insight into my brain, business and life. So that's the email newsletter. We do have another part to Paddy's Brain, and that is also the Facebook group. Now this is actually growing pretty quick. I have 75 members just here, which I need to approve, and 113 already in the group. Now in here, this is just an extension of my email list where I'm trying to provide value and lots of stuff about personal development, habits, mindset and all that good stuff that comes along with running a business, because I truly believe unless you I really can't talk today. Unless you change your mindset, you're really going to struggle with making any money online. See, right here, you can see it took me 5 years from 2013 to 2017 to actually have my real breakthrough. So here in the group, I'm sharing everything that I know about personal development, habits, mindset, business and all of that good stuff. See, I was posting all of this in my KDP group, but then I realized that's not really the place to do this, so I created a separate group for all of my knowledge. So if this is something that you're interested in, I will also link this down in the description below so you can come through and check it out. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.